Why would she say that she will not honor the summonses by the party leader? Keep it here for that. President-elect William Ruto has continued the onslaught on his political opponents in Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition. The Kenya Kwanza principal side was today joined by the outgoing Makueni governor, Professor Kivutha Kibwana, who will be part of the legal team to defend Ruto at the Supreme Court. Senior political affairs reporter Jeff Kirui with the details.
The hemorrhage of Raila Odinga's Azimio la Umoja side continues as President-elect William Ruto charms key members to his side. Outgoing Makueni Governor Professor Kivutha Kibwana has ditched Azimio for Kenya Kwanza.
Kenyans have made a decision that their next president is, William Ruto. So going forward, I'm not in Azimio. I'm in Kenya Kwanza solidly.
Professor Kibwana's move despite the political party's law expressly prohibiting a party from being a member of two coalitions. Kibwana's Muungano party is among the political parties that penned an agreement to be part of Azimio in the run-up to the August 9th polls. An agreement that barred exit before the lapse of 3 months after the general election.
There is a job to be done in our country. And we need to go beyond, I'm from this party, I'm from this tribe, I'm this gender, I'm this faith and all that, and really get the job done. And if we restrict ourselves to legal niceties, if I will call them that, there's a huge issue to be resolved, and we really need to pull our socks.
After his declaration as president-elect, William Ruto has been receiving elected leaders to his coalition, among them United Democratic Movement Brigade, led by outgoing Mandera Governor and Senator-elect Ali Roba.
Many people are wondering why we are consolidating our place in the National Assembly and our place in the Senate. We have a huge responsibility ahead of us. We need a lot of policy decisions to be made. We need some legislative interventions to be made.
Ruto's political games seemingly have eyed their opponents. The Azimio la Umoja presidential running mate Martha Karua calling out Ruto, terming his act illegal.
The deputy president to start wooing people, enticing them to leave a coalition without the requisite legal provisions. It's either a display of impunity or gross ignorance of the law of the land.
Democracy, you cannot tell people that they must stay put in a particular formation. And therefore, people have the freedom, historically in our country, they have the freedom to move from, one coalition to another and so on.
Ruto's move to consolidate numbers in and outside the bicameral parliament, according to political pundits, is geared towards not just controlling the two houses, but also planning ahead in the event the Supreme Court nullifies the presidential election.
At this point in time, that's not really something that is in the cards, because the legal challenges, according to the president-elect, challenges that will be overcome. And I would imagine the main reason to very quickly begin to bring people together, it's for the future, so that when the government is put into place, work can begin without delay.
Professor Kibwana's first assignment in Kenya Kwanza will be to defend William Ruto's win in the Supreme Court. Jeff Kirui, KTN News.
Some interesting conversations coming up, of course, with